The following cooperative project is supported by state and provincial agencies working through the Agency for Instructional Television.
I'd only been working at Lakeside Lodge for a few days when I met Lisa. What an experience that was. One afternoon, she offered to show me the town. I made the mistake of saying yes.
See you, Charlie.
Hey, listen, you two, I want you back in time for the dinner shift tonight. We're short.
Sure, Charlie. We're just going into town for a while.
I mean it this time. 5 o'clock sharp. I mean it.
We'll be back in plenty of time, Mr. Jackson, I promise.
And don't park that piece of junk in the front lot.
We got along fine on the drive there. Lisa seemed nice enough. A little flighty, maybe, but who was I to criticize? It wasn't till later that I began to have my doubts. It didn't take me long to realize I was with a dingbat. But so what, as long as I got back to the lodge in time.
Okay, we've already spent too much time in town. It only takes an hour to drive back, Kate. Relax.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Hey, how are you today? You looking good? Yeah. Let me help you fill it up. Come on,
Ready?
come on, Johnny. Come on, we'll get it. Hi, baby.
Hi.
You honest don't want to leave. You break my heart.
Oh, gee, I hate to do that.
Let's go, Lisa.
Lisa, that's a nice name.
Nice car you got here, Lisa.
Yeah, it gets me where I want to go.
Hey, you want to party with me and Johnny tonight?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He's a serious man.
I love ya!
You really think we're gonna make it back to the lodge on time?
I said don't worry, okay?
Don't worry. I had to believe her. She'd worked there as a waitress for 2 summers. But what if we didn't show up until time for dessert?
You know, I think those guys are following us.
Well, that wasn't the greatest news I'd heard all day, and I let her know it. You know, it's your fault. You encouraged them. Now who knows what they'll do?
What can they do? Attack us?
She had a point. They didn't look mean, but they sure were drunk. Lisa, we've got to think of a plan to get rid of them.
Right.
Some plan that was. Lisa, what are you doing? Are you crazy?
No, you just said to get rid of them.
Okay, well, let's find a phone and call the lodge. Or maybe we could...
No, I've got a better idea. I know a shortcut back to the lodge. It's right up ahead.
You've already taken it?
No, but it must go around the lake.
Let's at least find a map. Things were beginning to get out of control.
It's not gonna be on a map, Kate. I know it goes to the lake. I'm pretty sure anyway. Just relax.
Relax, she told me. Here we were with 2 drunks on our tail, heading for a shortcut she'd never taken, and she said relax. There was a good chance we'd get lost. I figured we should go back to town and call Mr. Jackson.
Here goes.
Lisa, hold on a minute. I couldn't believe her. Little did I know she was just getting started. Didn't take long before disaster struck, and we really needed a plan. Lisa, there's no spare.
Well, don't look at me.
Well, what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Someone's coming. Oh, no.
Stupid grit! I can't believe them.
You think they're coming to help us?
You got a flat tire that needs fixing?
I'm getting out of here.
Wait, Lisa! It seemed to me that if we kept running, they'd keep chasing. The smart thing to do might be to quit playing the game. But I knew that the worst thing we could do was split up, so I followed her. Try coming up with a plan when you're being chased by two maniacs. It wasn't easy. The way I saw it, we had three options. We could head for the lake, but Lisa didn't really know where it was. We could try talking to the guys, but in their condition, that seemed chancy. Or we could run through the woods back to the highway and find someone to help us. That seemed the safest plan to me, but Lisa wouldn't stop long enough to listen.
You see them anywhere? No. Well, they're around here somewhere.
Sure could use more where that came from.
Yeah, I suppose you get your own next time. You see them anywhere?
Nah, they ain't over there.
All right, let's get out of here.
Lisa! Where are you, Lisa? Picked a fine time to leave me, Lisa.
We followed the creek for half an hour. Lisa obviously didn't know if this creek was running toward the lake or away from it. It was time to go back. I think we're lost.
We're not lost. Come on.
Lisa, wait.
What? You want those guys to catch you? Okay, fine with me. I'm going to the lake.
You don't know where the lake is. I've had it with you, Lisa. I'm not following you anymore.
Kate, would you come on?
Lisa, just shut up and let me think about this.
Those guys would have grabbed us if I waited around for you to think.
Oh, yeah? Well, let me tell you something. Those men wouldn't have followed us in the first place if you'd used your head. You never stop to think. You just go.
Don't try to blame me, Kate. You didn't have to follow me.
I thought it was important for us not to be split up, but... Lisa, you're like an impulsive 5-year-old.
You think that? Okay, fine. You're so smart, you find your own way back.
I forced myself to try and analyze what to do. The problem was to find help before those guys found me. I thought of going back to the highway and trying to hitchhike, but that didn't seem too safe. I couldn't be sure who'd pick me up. Maybe the car was the solution, but I wasn't sure how to get back to the car or what I could do there if I did. The best I could think of was finding help, and that meant finding a house. As it turned out, I didn't have far to go. It looked like my luck had changed. On the other hand, I'd had enough trouble for one day. I decided to check the place out. The radio was on. There had to be somebody around. Oh, no.
Well, now. Well, gotcha, baby. Hey, come on. We wasn't gonna hurt you, honey. Ain't that right, AJ?
Yeah.
We just want to scare you, that's all. Ain't that right?
Yeah. You got an opener?
Yeah. It's on the key in the truck. Hang on. I didn't get it here like this.
I've got to call the lodge. Can I use the phone?
You want to use the phone? You can use the phone. You can call anyone you want to.
Well, where is it?
You find it.
Hey, baby. In case you got any ideas, the door is locked.
Kay. Kay, come here. Come here. Lisa, go see if the keys are in the truck. Okay.
Hey, honey. What's taking so long?
I don't think you guys have a phone. Now, listen, here's what you've got to do.
We haven't got a phone.
Well, I guess we're not gonna call anyway then, are we, baby?
Find a way to get me out of here.
Hey, I'm coming in there.
Trust me, just leave it to me.
Leave it up to her, she said. Oh, great. My fate in the hands of a certified flake. Guess what? No phone.
Yeah.
I think I'll have that beer after all.
Oh, yeah?
It's right in here, right?
Yeah, sure, baby. I'll get it for you. Hey, what's that?
I didn't hear anything. Say, why don't we turn on the radio? A little music. Do you like music? I had to stall for time. So, what kind of music do you like?
Dancing music would be all right by me.
Oh, terrific.
What's that?
Lisa.
Come on. I want you to sit tight, or else.
Watch it for the wire. Lisa, they're coming. Already thought of that. Lisa, hurry, start it. Come on, let's go. Oh, it worked. Let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm not drunk! I didn't leave the keys in your truck! You got the keys on there!
Lisa, I take it back. Everything I said. You're a mini genius.
You know, it's amazing what you can come up with if you just take the time to think things out. You know what I mean? I mean, like, first I thought maybe I'd set fire to the back of the house, but then I thought, no, I might burn you up. But then I thought the rest of the plan worked out really well. I mean, first I gave that great scream outside the house. That made them come running out. And then I put the oil on the stairs so they slipped all over that, and that really slowed them up a lot. And then the tripwire, everything worked so well. It was so great. I'm so smart.
Well, what could I say?
On the Level is supported by state and provincial agencies and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting through the Agency for Instructional Television, together serving education.